guys, welcome back to the Empire Plate. I'm your host, Bill Vinci. Today we're in Pulaski, New York. As you can see, we're on the Salmon River right here. And you can see all the fishermen outside. It's pretty cool, really neat. So today we're heading up to Stefanos Pizzeria here in Pulaski to film. Can't wait to go check out what they got for us, so let's head up there. Okay, so we're here with Savi, Amanda, Tony, Stefano, and my two new friends I met tonight. How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Good to be here. I'm excited for the night. You guys got a big night planned for us.
Oh yes.
And look at it, there's already wings on the table. We didn't even start the show, and they already got the food. Stefano's got his wine. They got dessert, pizza. So we're already off to a good start. So why don't we hear a little bit about the place? How did the place start? Where did you guys originate from? Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we originated essentially from him.
In 1973, we came to the United States. And like I said, we started working in the factory. But overall, my mother, she was a very good cook. She used to make a good pizza, good bread, home in Sicily. And when we came to the United States, we started working. So we don't know how to speak English, so we started working. In 1984, I was ready to start my business. But before me, it was my brother. He started a pizzeria in Sherburne, New York. And because of him, we all started. After 2 years, I says, I want to get involved in that same kind of business. And what they help and what the knowledge they had it, and with my mother recipe too, we started in 1985, we started in Carthage, New York. And that's how we start up to today.
And from there it kind of blossomed to Pulaski, Mexico, another place coming in Great Bend. So it's something that we've always tried to keep in the family. And I grew up in this business. My kids are growing up in this business, and it's in our blood.
It's in the blood, yeah. So tell me a little bit about the food and the menu you got here.
The menu we've got has kind of evolved, kind of like how this place has. You start something, if you go back, you would want to shrink the menu, but you start adding and adding and adding, and people start liking it, and if you take it off, you know, they want to know where their chicken riggies are. They want to know where their chicken cacciatore is. So you kind of have to keep the staples of the restaurant, and as they grow, you try to perfect it, and you try to fix it, and you try, you know, I love this place. I love everything on the menu. There's some things I like more than others.
Right.
She's a great cook. Kind of taught herself how to do it. Our first meals as a couple were more of an adventure than they were meals. But you know, she's really done a great job. Kind of somewhat learned from, you know, my mom.
Sure.
And you know, I don't consider myself at all. I didn't go to school for it. I'm not a chef. I don't have the imagination that, you know, like she does. Like with the Nutella knots that we'll do, they are, you know, the brainchild technically of her. But we try to do everything as original as possible so that you can go to another pizzeria, but you're not going to find the quality of food at another pizzeria that you would here. You're not going to find the variety of food that you would here.
Now you were talking about this Nutella dessert thing that you made. What is that you're going to be making for us later?
Well, basically, it's just, you know, we stretch some pizza dough and cut it up into little triangles, roll it up with some Nutella and raspberry. I mean, it's really quite simple.
And that's
kind of like garlic knots.
It's kind of like garlic knots, but it's more of a dessert one, right?
Yeah, and we only have them during the summer just because, you know, local raspberries and things like that. And yeah, so they're short-lived, so you have to get them while you can.
Yeah, so we're anxious to try those a little bit later. I'm looking, when I walked in there, first of all, this is beautiful out here.
Thank you.
I mean, we got these nice wooden tables. You got a beautiful back room. Tell us about that.
About a couple years ago, I just had the idea of, it was time to renovate. It was time to do something to make this updated a little bit more. And you always go to, in Florida for vacation, and you always see all these outside bars. And because of where we live, it's not necessarily, conducive to our climate.
Right.
But the summer times are great. You get a lot of campers, you get a lot of fishermen, you get a lot of people just driving through from Canada all the way up, and they stop. And you want to enjoy the outside. The party room will fit close to 100 people.
Wow.
Between there and out here. And we do the catering inside and out. We can do the catering on site. And it was just something that we wanted to, we plan on being here for a long time. So it's not a short-term investment, it's a long-term investment.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to a nice night. Why don't we head inside and we'll see you guys start to put some of these things together for us.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Hey, I'm with Sabi tonight. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
What do you got over here? What are you making for us?
The first thing that we're going to make is pepperoni knots.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a little small appetizer that people get either for lunchtime or for dinner time.
While you're waiting for your other food, and you can snack on these.
Can't be without food on your plate.
That's right.
What we do is we make it just like we would a pizza.
Okay.
We make our edge, stretch it just like normal.
Okay.
Always stretch it from the outside going in. And what we do, we've learned over the years to make this neater. It used to be, it would be a disaster.
Yeah.
So what we do is we cut ours into 16 pieces. So we take our homemade butter and garlic sauce, one, not too much. So then what you do is you usually put about, you can either use big pepperoni, small pepperoni.
Okay.
You use about 3 pieces on each one. So then what we do is, just around the outside, we'll put cheese like that if wanted to do, say, like stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah.
We don't do that here.
Okay.
Then take it, put them over here, fold them, then you pull, go. They end up being like kind of like little croissants or something.
Yes, that's what they look like. And they stay nice together because you're not overloading them inside.
They should. Wanna try?
Yeah, I guess I gotta try one of them. I'm taking half of the cheese from the other one. God, that does not look like yours. I got butter on the outside. All your butter stayed on the inside. What did I do wrong? You know why? Because I was taking it off these other ones, right?
That's all right.
I'm gonna do this little one. This one should be a lot simpler.
We call that the beginner roll.
The beginner roll. Look at that. Beginner. Look at that. That's actually pretty nice right there. Not too bad. All right. Well, we're gonna let Sabe finish those. Okay, I'm with Amanda here in the back. How you doing tonight?
Good.
Well, everything looks good and smells good, but what are you making for us tonight?
I'm gonna make some chicken riggies,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna make some vodka riggies, but we're gonna do this first.
Okay. Okay, now I know chicken riggies back home in the Utica Rome area are really popular,
they're
but how are
different
they up this way? People,
They're popular.
They're
really
popular.
They don't really request the heat like they do in Utica. I know
Okay.
you get them mild, medium, and hot.
right.
We don't make them very hot here, and people still request them to have no banana peppers in them.
Really?
And banana peppers aren't even
They're
really
not even
hot.
that, yeah.
Yeah, so I would think it's really funny, but yeah. So I'm gonna add those in. A little bit of heavy cream. And now we just let it cook.
Let it cook down.
That's everything.
There it is. It smells delicious. You know, she put the garlic in, the chicken, and you got the peppers in there, the banana peppers. Oh, it smells good.
We're just gonna mix it up,
Okay?
and it's done.
And there it is. Chicken riggies. So now we're going to sample the riggies that Amanda made for us. They smell, they look delicious. We'll get a little bit of everything, some pepper, some garlic, rigatone. Oh, nice. Well, you know what? That's really good. It's got a ton of flavor. The riggies are cooked nice, the chicken, and sauce is delicious. One more. That's good. Those are good.
I'm gonna make some vodka riggies. I have a little bit of olive oil in the pan, some onions and garlic. I'm gonna fry those up for a few minutes until they're translucent. So my onions and garlic are going. I'm gonna add some prosciutto and just fry this all up. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of pasta water, some marinara sauce, a little bit of heavy cream, and some basil. And we're just gonna cook this a little bit so it reduces. Alright, so after a few minutes I'm gonna take it off the heat so I can add the vodka. Keep it on low so I can cook all the alcohol out of it.
Alright, so we just saw some vodka riggies being made, some chicken riggies being made, and the place is packed. We've been talking to people throughout the night. You see a lot of happy customers. So I mean, look at these. Look at what's in this thing. We got the garlic knots. I'm guessing these are these pepperoni knots that they were talking about, right? And are these pepperoni knots right here?
These are the buffalo knots. It has chicken in it.
Oh, those are the buffalo ones.
Yeah.
I can't stop eating. I'm going back and forth. I'm doing one bite of riggies, chicken riggies, one bite of vodka riggies. I'll be full before I even get started. Look at that. Hot. It's delicious.
Just like I was showing him a couple minutes ago, we're not reinventing the wheel. This is the same concept as the pepperoni knots, and what we're going to make is Nutella knots with raspberry on the inside. So you don't use cheese, that's just habit. So what you do is you take the raspberries, not too much, these don't cook down as much.
Look how pretty these things are.
So then we put it right on the tray. Same exact way. The only difference that we do from the pepperoni knots to these, an egg wash, then you just lightly butter the top of them. This gives it a little bit of flavor, but it also gives it a nice color once it cooks. The biggest thing that I can honestly say is that me and my wife, we work as great as any team possibly could. Without her, you know, we've got a place in Mexico that slowly but surely we're trying to, you know, build the business up, and without her, there would be nothing.
See, that's simple, and it's very tasty.
I like it.
Oh my God, you got a lot of garlic in there too, don't you? That's what I like. A lot of
Want
garlic.
Parmesan in it?
No, I'm good. This is good.
Nutella is good. Nutella, the Italian people, we grew up on Nutella.
Well, that's good. And Nutella with those raspberries inside.
Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious. I've heard something in the kitchen a little bit about how you kind of took care of him on certain occasions. So we want to know what happened.
You can't have this on TV.
This makes Man, what a night we had tonight here at Stefanos in Pulaski. This was a great, I gotta tell you, we had a great time tonight. The family is fantastic. First of all, I want to thank them for having us here tonight. A great story behind it. Kind of reminded me of my family coming over from Italy and starting the place up, and a lot of good stories, great food, great atmosphere. This is a place you're definitely going to want to check out here in Pulaski. Stefanos Pizzeria. They got a place in Mexico, they got the place in Carthage. But great family, great food, and really cool place. So you guys make sure you come out to Pulaski and check this out. I'm heading out for the night. I'll be back to visit soon. I'm your host, Bill Vinci from the Empire Plate. You guys have a great night.